Hello, hello, hello. Today is day one of Lou Bortone's Go Live Every Day in August challenge. That means it's 31 days. And I have joined the challenge, and I invite you to as well if you're interested in building a habit of going live on Facebook. It's a great way to connect with your audience, and it is one of the most intimate ways you can connect with your audience. I'm Denise Wakeman, as you probably have figured out since you're on my page. This page is all about adventures in visibility, and it is where I like to create content or post and share content. I curate a lot of content that will help you build your presence on the web. So today is the topic, or the prompt that Lou Bortone sent out today, is for looking at the big picture, which is a great place to start when you're just starting on a big project like going live on video every single day. So what's the big picture? And as I thought about the big picture, what I realized or came up with is that it is about looking at the whole world. I love to travel, so I have a map behind me, but it's about looking at everything, sort of from the above and determining where you want to go. Like a map, using a map. Where do you want to go? What do you want to accomplish? What outcomes are you looking for when you do something like a 30-day challenge or a 31-day challenge in this case? It's looking at the big picture. So for me, the big picture is about, for this challenge, is about looking at the content that I already have and how can I leverage that content? How can I use what I've already created and reformat it, repurpose it, reuse it in a new way that I haven't done before. Hi, Nancy. So for me, that's looking at the big picture here of this Go Live Every Day in August challenge. And what I came up with is that I create visibility tips nearly every day, and I post them on my Instagram channel or platform. And they're very popular. They're the most popular thing that I post on Instagram are my visibility tips. So what I am going to be doing in this Go Live challenge is I'm going to be taking those tips. I've done hundreds of them because I've been doing them for over a year. Maybe not hundreds of them, but at least 100 of them. I'm going to go through my tips and then I'm going to expand on them. And so that's a way of repurposing content I've already created, because the tips were gleaned from blog posts that I wrote, and they were created so I could promote the blog post. Well, now I'm going to take the tip, I'm going to expand on the tips. And that gives my audience a new way to get that information for the people who prefer to read and watch. So that is my big picture. I'm going to be looking at the visibility tips. And that's also my tip for you today, is to look at what you've already created and how can you leverage it. How can you get more value from it? How can you add more value to it for your audience? And rather than reinventing the wheel over and over and creating new content every single day in multiple formats, how can you use what you already have created and turn it into something new that helps people get that message in a better, bigger, more useful way? So that's my big picture. I am going to be repurposing many of my visibility tips over the month of August, and that's it. We'll go from there. So if you have any questions about that, about repurposing, about how I'm going to do this, be sure to post them in the comments and I'll answer. You can also, be sure to check back here on my page, Adventures in Visibility, each day. I haven't decided if there's a consistent time I'm going to be doing it because my schedule is kind of, goes in different, it's kind of busy in different ways. So I'll go live when I can. And that's it for today. Big picture. Repurpose your content so that you can get better and more leverage out of it. And if you are interested in learning more about repurposing your content, I invite you to join my 7-day visibility challenge, which is a free challenge. It's all delivered by email, and we have a private group. But and I'll post the link to that in the comments. So I see that there's a few eyeballs. So hello. If you could, tap like or something, just so I can see you and know who's here, I'd appreciate it. I see Nancy, and I appreciate you being here, Nancy. And if there's any questions that you have about repurposing content, I'd be happy to answer them. So that's my big picture. Go live every day. Day number 1. Thank you, Lou Bortone, for offering this challenge. It's a great exercise to continue to leverage video and connect more. Okay, bye-bye.